Flex, alive is more than the six. Fit the runner, boy, you nigga, no question. You ain't run a motherfucker high stepping. Hey, you never had a big enough weapon. Motherfucker never learned your lesson. I'm a 88 pack nigga. I'm a 88 pack nigga. I mean, day walker, drink blood, fangs out, full moon, motherfucker change like a hoe. I'm just a nigga from the hood trying to stack a little cheddar for the.
What he wants a punch in the mouth properly, you know, and kicking up and down the United States like a football. Apart from that, he should have done really. He should have let Tyson kill him altogether. He wouldn't have come out that bullshit then, would you, craphead? What he wants a punch in the mouth properly, you know, and kicking up and down the United States like a football. Apart from that, he should have done really. He should have let Tyson kill him altogether. He wouldn't have come out that bullshit then, would you, craphead?
Yeah, buddy. Yeah, buddy. Lightweight. Light mother effing weight. This is gonna be a crock pot slow cook this morning. Cause I want to make sure this all sinks in. Today's Monday. This much closer to the public execution. Dwayne Jones, Isaiah Felix, Adrian Vett, DJ 7 for life. Salute. Pink Meadow, salute, sis. King Jr., Eric Hope, Jose Diaz, Rick Blackwell, Ketty Peeps, Anwar Willis, Simon Bridgman, Cass. Jumped on me. Viva tu vida. Black Superman. Tay Tay. Dwayne Price. DP Rocker. MP. What the fuck? GP. Case Nasty. C. Wood. Strong Armstrong. Dill Spoley. Yeah. Sean. Sweet T. King Vonnie, I see you, brother. Mr. Finesse, Stephen Lamont, Kane the Bad Guy, Mr. P. Depp, salute. Jason, Devontae Moss, 3 Pyramids. Yeah, Javon Payne, what's good? Look at these two dudes, man. Kenneth Smith, what up? The apple don't fall far from the tree. Miss Lisa, up in the LD. The apple doesn't fall far from the tree. Look at them. I want you to just look at them. He's pointing at what he did, what he created. OG Eric, salute. Ratchet since 91. He's proud of that. Big Block, salute. Fury knows what he's doing. Corey Deron, salute. Fury knows what he's doing. I'm talking about Tyson. But it's so second nature to him that it doesn't bother him. It's like when you raise a kid, and from the time he can understand anything, by the time he's 10, he understands that he hates whatever country, and it's his destiny to strap bombs onto himself and walk into a public area and blow it up because he's been told that when he dies, he'll have like 30 goats and a virgin, or a goat and 50 virgins. And I'm being serious. You can't deprogram that when you're raised like that. This guy raised a child. This guy, John Fury, raised a child. This guy.
What he wants a punch in the mouth properly, you know, and kicking up and down the United States like a football. Apart from that, he should have done really. He should have let Tyson kill him altogether. He wouldn't have come out that bullshit then, would you, craphead?
That guy raised this guy.
Tyson Fury being spoken to by Ben Davison. And there's the moment, the pre-fight kiss. I have never, ever seen that before.
Yeah. What were you really raising your son to do? Salute to my brother Simon Bridgman in that super chat. He said, salute Drew, looking forward to Saturday. My first ever bet was put on Wilder. Sophia's coming home. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, she coming home. She coming home. JC, salute. Dre Finest, what up, Unc? Happy born day to you. It's the Unc's born day. That's right. Carleen Mello, what up? Yeah. What else are you raising your son to do? Look at this dude, man. Let me get this damn picture out of there. But what everybody's afraid of, that right there. You see, after this fight, that's the first fight, he escaped with his life. I want you to understand something. Y'all remember what his family was saying? Yeah, you did well, but we don't want you in the ring with that guy ever again. The uncles, the father, everybody. Remember that? 2 fights in between. They make no money. Bob Arum's in the red. Now all of a sudden he gonna knock Deontay out. We got Sugar Hill and the Kronk style. Now mind you, this ain't the first time he had the Kronk style. Did y'all forget that? Y'all do know that this is not the first time he had the Kronk style. You know that, right? Camara, salute. Don Shotter, salute. Alfred, what up? Rax Music, salute. No doubt, Drake. I understand. Oak Park Boxing in the building. No doubt. Black Superman is now in the Strong House. Salute. Big homie Coop. Mr. Finesse, I got you, brother. Yes. Yeah, so he laying on his floor, counting the lights in the ceiling. Right? And it went from that to, hey, man, now he got to knock Deontay out. But let me point something out. Let's say Tyson was a big draw like that. DJ 7, my nooka. Let's say he was a big draw like that. The Dazzling Urbanite in the building. Let's say those 2 fights in between, you know, made a lot of money. Let's say, you know, a lot of people came in and it had a lot of eyes. Let's say it broke some records. You know what would have happened, right? If Tyson Fury fought to a draw, and those 2 events he had in between were groundbreaking, and Bob Arum, let's say Bob Arum got out the red after the first fight and got a return on his investment in the second fight, you think they'd have rushed to put him in the ring with Wilder? Nope. They'd have been running right around Wilder trying to get that AJ fight. So he could become unified and then put the F to Deontay, and we probably would have been on here screaming about him ducking. Why? Because we watched Bob Arum do that with Manny Pacquiao and Floyd. Listen, man, Bob Arum ain't nothing but an older version. Well, how about this? Eddie Hearn is nothing but a younger version. Well, younger, less smart version of Bob Arum. But the play is the same. The play is the same. Kano Local Sports in the building. The play is the same. Almighty Law, salute. Oh, this dumbass, man. Mind you, word on the block is D240 in this picture. That's the word. Skinny legs, skinny legs. Would y'all look at this? Look at that. 5 more days, mate. Oh, you crazy. Look at that. Fury's built like a bag of raw bison beef. How it... How are your boobs on your back? And he got the cross hanging down the back of his head on some Antichrist. Oh, come on, man. There's so many hidden gems with this dude. Come on, man. Come on, man. You ask his wife who she'd rather sleep with. Come on, man. Get out of here. That dude reproduce. Get out of here, man. Fury built like a stomped out sneaker box. Fury built like this Chipotle bag right here. Had some Chipotle yesterday. You can take Fury's back fat and pull it into a cape. Mr. Shelton in the building. You can take the fat from his man boobs and tie it into a goddamn bow tie. Bruce Gold's in the building. Brown on boxing. Antonio Handbrake. Fury's built like a pigeon after you roll over it in the car. You ever seen that? The pigeon that ain't make it. Just want to get that last piece of bread on the floor. You don't see it sees the car coming, but food or death. They choose food. Disgusting. It's ridiculous. How you built like roadkill? Come on now. Why do you look like that? And you're an athlete. Make it make sense. Am I body shaming? Yeah, I am. Why? Who started it? Y'all tell me. We was giving Fury all kinds of props. They started this. So you want to start it? Let's start it. Yes, I'm body shaming him. Don't care. What are you going to do about it? What is he going to do about it? Other than get his ass kicked on Saturday. Stamina Smurf, salute. Why does his legs look like the letter K when he's standing up straight? Make it make sense. Marcellus, salute. Whatever. You're an athlete and you're dirty. Like your dad, John, is dirty. John said, Spook, 777, salute. Ryan Jones, salute. He said he's going to beat Deontay into retirement. Where did this newfound confidence come from? It's like he's changed it. He's changed it all the time, man. The Furies, you guys are just liars. It's in your bloodline, man. You know, a lot of people that I talk to, they say something crazy about gypsies. These aren't black people. It's y'all. They say, yeah, well, you know, now that I think about it, there's no doubt he could cheat, man. That's what the effing gypsies do. I say, whoa. Was born in Harlem, raised in the Bronx. I don't know nothing about no gypsy outside of what I saw in Scooby-Doo in the 70s. Educate me. And then they go on and start talking. I said, dang. And then I remember hearing that, Tyson Fury told John David Jackson, Jay Gibson, Raymond Hughes, salute. Jay Relic, Daryl Alexander, salute. Strong Armstrong. Yeah. He said, we're the N-words overseas. I don't know nothing about that, but no, you're not the N-words. Nobody came to your continent and did what they did, and I ain't even gonna get into it. But don't say that. You talking about how we're treated. You're still not even that. You know why? Name one black person that can go to another country and be welcomed with open arms like how you came here. You know the play. You're not stupid. These people, I want you to understand, these people aren't stupid. They know what they're doing. It's fight week. Hi, trolls. But John don't know whether he's coming or going, right? John?
I'm just concerned whether Tyson can raise his game for Wilder. Whether he gets complacent, makes a mistake, but I don't know. It's got every chance of going wrong out there. Because I don't like how it's been handled. It's been badly handled, and that's just my opinion, no one else's. Tyson knows what he's doing. But I say, get back on a plane. Let's have a look at the situation properly. Let's assess it. But, there's no bright lights and glitz here, is there?
Now he's gonna smash Deontay and send him into retirement. Y'all believe this guy? Supreme Beast Boxing Talk in the building. Salute to my brother Antonio Handbrick in that super chat. He said, Drew, that phrase you say time and time again, time reveals all truth. I can't wait for 10-9. God bless to everyone, all the way from Atlanta. No doubt, family. And you're right. Time reveals all truth. And the lie is nothing but the long way to the truth. John Fury, that clip I just played, that's really John Fury. That's the concern. Hamza S. Salute. But every time someone assures him from Tyson's camp that, yo, man, we got it under control, the cheating, and, it's okay. He came over to the UK and we stuck him with a needle. He'll be all right. He'll pass a drug test. It'll be out of his system. It'll be okay. We got something going on with the gloves. It'll be okay. That boosts his confidence. Y'all remember he went from the I don't want my son in that ring with that guy again to him wanting to bet David Hay $1 million. That Tyson will not only win, but he'll stop Deontay. Where did that confidence come from, John? Yeah, please stop eye hustling, man. Hit the like button. It's fight week. Y'all should be excited. Family, I know y'all hit the like button. I'm talking to the trolls that can't get in. I'm talking to you guys. Hit the dislike button. Y'all have become less vocal. Y'all still around, but y'all are less vocal. Y'all don't even know whether y'all like John Fury or not. One day his son is gonna smash Deontay. The next day he's saying stuff like that. You want more of what he said?
But while I'm alive and while I'm fit and able, I want to do the best I can for Tommy and Tyson. But Tyson, obviously, he's in a different league now. 20,000 yes men around him. This is what happens when we get to the top. There's a lot of leeches out there, a lot of hangers on. As you can see what's happening in America with him. Appalling work, to be honest with you, but that's just my opinion, but I'm straightforward. But that's Tyson's business. He's over 21. It's up to him.
Cedric Taylor, salute. Yeah, smash the like button. I'm looking at the numbers. They're playing with the likes. Hey, man. There's that term. 20,000 yes men around him. Why is it that when a fighter loses, that's where they go to? Oh, he was riding high, but now he got all these yes men. Dank father, J. Mitch, salute. Yeah, J. Mitch, I'm not going to speak on that just yet. Not going to speak on that just yet. He got yes men around him now. Listen, man, AJ just got his ass whooped. Ain't got nothing to do with yes men. He couldn't adjust. That had nothing to do. He wasn't distracted or nothing. Jeffrey Lopez, salute. Duke Todd in the building. My brother Hamza, salute to my brother Almighty Law in that super chat. Much love and appreciation. He said, mind of John Fury, a need to Assess it means my son is a cokehead and he's not focused. We need to come up with the way to get out of this fight unscathed. Yeah. And the games start tomorrow. I mean, I believe the fighters arrive today, right? And trust me when I tell you, they're going to do everything from Tuesday to fight night to try and get out. Nazi, salute. They're going to have little goons out there, paid goons, to try and throw shit at people. You have on a Bomb Squad shirt? Does you know Deontay? Let's go start something. Oh, what? Yeah, somebody beat up somebody in Fury's camp. Oh, we got to stop the fight. Deontay has thugs out there. We're scared for our lives. You have metal detectors? They might try and sue us on the way to the ring. No. Because nobody loves D like that, right? Right? You see, ain't it funny what a difference a year makes? And I believe maybe Wednesday I'll go through the history on how we got all the way up here. But what a difference a year makes. You see, there's gonna be some UK people there, and they may be making some noise. But this time, I want to see how many American fans are gonna hoot and holler for Tyson Fury. They're gonna be jumping and hoping and hollering, and they're gonna see like 30 black people looking at him like, how about this? 30 non-black people looking at them like, guess what? It's supposed to be 50 MAGA hats. Listen to what I'm saying. 50 MAGA hats looking at the people rooting for Fury like, what the F? What the F? It's all grounded to a halt. Y'all, did y'all notice the atmosphere online? Did y'all notice the atmosphere online? The only people left, Alex, salute, talking crap in my comment sections, those aren't American cats. I can tell by how they write. I can tell by how they write. But it's not like 20 of them that I have to say, all right, block him, block him, block him. It's like 2. And it's probably somebody with the same account holding on to that hope. They're not saying anything. And if they are, they're with their own people on their own channels, just agreeing with each other and still talking about us and what we... Did you hear what 78 said? Did you hear what Drew Titan said? And just watch the chat, how LDBC pops up. But guess what? That's proof that they can stay over there and do their own thing and not deal with us. I don't know what they're saying. People have sent me screenshots. Yo, Drew, you'll get a kick out of this. Read this. I'm like, wow. This went on for 10 minutes about me? I don't know who this channel is. It's some dude, some Caucasian dude. I was told he was a British dude. He looked dusty and dirty and beat up. I think he's in his kitchen with dishes in the sink somewhere. And the chat was lit, but it was a bunch of screaming maniacs. Many names that I recognized that I blocked. And I said, wow, that went on for 10 minutes? You stayed there that long? Senior X, salute. I appreciate it. But guess what? They're dumbasses if they could afford to come over here, because usually dudes that do that, they can't afford to even travel. He looked dirty, like dirt bomb dude. He couldn't come here anyway. Buy the pay-per-view, man. But a lot of those are the type of people, if they do show up, that was rooting for Fury. They can't even make it here because of COVID restrictions. What a difference a year makes, right? What a difference a year makes. He tried to postpone this fight in hopes that the world will open up. It's opening up in November. But this fight is this coming Saturday. Yeah, you're right, Jason. AJ, ESPN is like AJ's who? AJ who? AJ what? AJ who? I said that in my previous video. Listen, man. What they wanted was AJ to win that fight. That fight wasn't even on the radar because AJ was such a favorite. But that goes to show you that ESPN doesn't even like boxing like that, let alone no boxing like that. Had they still had Max Kellerman there, maybe he'd have hollered at somebody behind the scenes and said, look, man, this could go wrong. Do y'all know this guy? Maybe if Teddy Atlas was still there. Look, guys, I'm telling you, Alexander Usyk can stop Anthony Joshua. Thomas, what up? But the two cats that did know boxing, they're not really there no more. I think, is Joe Tessitore there? But he's an announcer. He don't really know. He's more of a fan. He don't really know boxing like that. Tab Investment, salute. Got rid of Max. Teddy's not there. Tessitore doesn't really know much. Brian Kenny. And you kept Stephen A. Snitch. Kept him. He was supposed to be the one to tell you, yo, look, this could go wrong. But you know why they didn't even bother? Because like I said, AJ, Mark, what up? AJ was supposed to win that, of course, right? But they wanted him to win that because why do you think they pushed for Undisputed so hard? Fury beats AJ. We know that beyond a shadow of a doubt. Right? How would Fury look beating AJ? Now think about this. What will he be recognized as? Now think about this. Deontay Wilder's been talked bad about, skinny legs, he ain't ish, bum squad, all this other stuff that they say about him. T. Roberts, salute. But he loses to Fury and they make the biggest deal in the world about it. They make the biggest deal in the world about it. 10 title defenses. They degrade his record. They don't talk about any of the things in between. Here they done made history. ESPN didn't give him no props, but the most he was ever on ESPN was when he fought that draw to Tyson Fury. Because Fury won the drama of the fight because he got up off the floor. They remember him getting dropped twice. Therefore, those are the only rounds that Deontay Wilder won. But I challenge anybody to sit through that fight with me and pick out the rounds that Fury won. Because he didn't win that fight. And it wasn't a draw. If it was please, man. Please. Please. You don't win rounds by wagging your tongue and putting your hands behind your back and taunting to the crown. Now, he did win some rounds when he threw some punches together. Ghost, what up? But he didn't win. Now, mind you, Deontay Wilder won like the first half of the fight, and he had 2 knockdowns. You don't lose the fight. But whatever, man. Jellybean, what up? Whatever, man. Y'all want to believe he won the first fight? Fine. Look, it was a draw. Fine. Second fight, okay, yeah, he washed Deontay. He did. But we found out later why. And he's been running ever since with the help of his criminal father. Did I lie? Paul's a criminal. How do I know that? Can he come to America? No. Was he here when his son fought to a draw? No. Was he here when his son won? No. Why? He's a criminal. Where's the lie? Okay. So what they wanted was Tyson Fury to beat Wilder, which he did, with the help of the boxing public and media. And then they tried to force the issue of undisputed when AJ got it back from Ruiz. That's what they wanted. And then they wanted undisputed. Right? Right, Stephen A. Snitch? Because that's how it's done. Please, please. You beg that man to step aside. How the mighty have fallen. How the mighty have fallen. Brian, what up? So he beats Wilder, Mansa Musa lifestyle. Salute. Now he goes to Dubai and fights AJ and beats him. He's the face of boxing. He's spoken about on ESPN every day. They talk about how he beat AJ, who was the second best heavyweight in the world. Then they talk about how he destroyed Felix, salute. Destroyed Deontay Wilder. Wilder would have never gotten a rematch. I mean, they lied so bad. Remember when John Fury said, hey, man, how do you walk away from a $20 million step aside? $20 million. That was one of the biggest lies he told. One of them. CB Sports, my brother Carl Burrell in the building. Yeah. That was one of the biggest lies he told. The biggest lies he told. 20 million. Y'all remember when I think Max Kellerman mentioned that. He offered Deontay Wilder $20 million step-aside money. I mean, who's going to walk away from that? Remember he said that? Jamal Davis, salute. Remember that? Lie. Shelly Finkel says, I'm surprised they didn't offer any money. And what do we find out later? Y'all saw the interview. ESPN, they mentioned it. When the numbers did come out, they didn't mention anything. It was fight or retire. But on the way out, Jerome, salute. You got to pay that man $80 million plus the court fees. ESPN didn't report on any of that. They said, oh, crap. And you know what? They're not stupid. They knew what was going on. Why do you think AJ was so quiet? Why do you think Frank Warren and Bob Arum, after a while, told Eddie Hearn, you got to shut up. You got to shut up now. If you're going to try and do this thing, Shepherd King, salute. If you're going to try and do this thing, do it behind closed doors because you're being too loud about it and it's not looking good. We don't lie the best we can. The big lie that Bob Arum told was, hey, man, Calvin Johnson, salute. Hey, man, he has no legal grounds. Third fight's out the window. Contract ran out. Plus, this guy's offended. He offended the gypsy people. And that's all he said. Show your boxing IQ, salute. And what happened there? That turned out to be BS. You see, when Bob lies and he's caught, he just stopped talking about it because he knows it's just going to go away to some people. And it just went away. But Eddie Hearn doesn't know how to stop. FBT TV, salute. He doesn't know how to stop. He lies, then he gets caught, and then he tries to cover it up, and it gets worse and worse and worse. But he's lucky he has a complexion for the protection because then people never hold him accountable. Y'all remember when he told Blue Blood, World Combat Sports in the building? Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Do y'all remember? I believe he told Blue Blood $50 million. Where's it coming from? Let's see proof of funds. First of all, let's stop right there. I never heard anyone say, oh, you got money for me? I need to know where it's coming from, though. Does that matter? I mean, what was he trying to say? You know how I took it? Where does he think the money's coming from? You said you need to see $50 million. If he shows it to you, Fat Cat, salute. If he shows it to you, it shows you it's real, y'all should be able to take the next step. Michael B, salute, right? So when he said, I want to see where it's coming from, I said, what does that mean? Then, he says in another interview, well, that same interview, some guy from Alabama, I'm supposed to believe some guy from Alabama has $50 million. D gets on Instagram, check your email, right? Then Eddie says, and I'm just jumping around, TJ Boxing, salute. I'm just jumping around here, but y'all remember, it wasn't that long ago. Then the fool says, I saw the offer. It was substantial. We just had to work out some things, meaning that the money was real. Then he tells Blue again. I don't know if we all look alike to him. Then he tells Blue again, when Blue says, you asked to see proof of funds. He said, I never said that. What? That was like the biggest story of the week. You asked to see proof of funds. You said you don't believe a guy from Alabama, specific volume in the building. You asked to see proof of funds. You said you don't believe a guy from Alabama has $50 million. AJ said if he has $50 million, I'll take the fight next week. You said that. Now you're saying that you saw the proof of funds and it was substantial and there's some business you had to take care of behind the scenes. Then what happens after that is he says business isn't done that way over the internet. Fights aren't made over the internet. Remember that? And then here come AJ. I'm not going to sell my soul for $50 million. Like we weren't all there when you guys were talking. What the fuck? What? At that point, no UK fan could tell us anything. Because we're watching it like, he said that, he said that, he said that, 50 million is here, what's going on? You notice Eddie Hearn never said the money was fake? The fans were saying, oh, it's fake, it's fake, it's fake. Eddie never said the money was fake. He never said that. He said we got to work some things out behind the scenes. And what it was, what are our other options? Because I don't want my guy in the ring with this guy yet. Well, the issue is it's AJ. What you should have been doing is getting AJ additional help in that camp if you knew boxing. You see Eddie, let me park on Eddie Hearn real quick. Felix Nunez, salute. In that super chat, much love and appreciation. He says, was part of the 8-fight plan for AJ to lose twice. Dude, you remember that 8-fight plan? And I guarantee you know what? The 8-fight plan had nothing to do with Usyk. No one anticipated Usyk coming heavyweight. He was not in that plan that I recall. I could be wrong. But Usyk was not in that plan. I'm pretty sure. Dr. Professor, salute. Let me park here on Eddie. Eddie came into this game lying to us. I got $1 billion bag. Iron Levant, salute. $1 billion bag. His fans. First of all, this guy's a promoter and he has fans. Go figure that. Whatever. He came into the game lying. He came into the game lying. That AJ situation I just explained to you, and for those of you that are hearing it for the first time, that's how it went. Research it. He lied to the same reporter. Two different things, and then he gonna Jedi mind trick. Jedi mind trick. I never asked for $50 million. I never asked for $50 million. Jedi mind tricks don't work on strong minds. For those of you who are Star Wars fanatics, Land of the 216, salute. It doesn't. We heard what you said. It's on video, dummy. But no one holds them accountable because there's this unconditional love for people like that. I read the comment sections when it happened. Oh, he didn't mean that. Look, he speaks perfect English. We heard what he said. He didn't misspeak. We heard what he said. Love is the word. Salute. We heard what he said. We saw what he said. If there was no sound, we could read lips. He said it. AJ said, I'll take the fight for $50 million. The $50 million was shown, and now all of a sudden he's not selling his soul. What am I missing? You know what we missed? The fight. Because now what's the truth? Both of the men has lost. Because what they wanted was Fury to beat Deontay, and then for him to beat AJ. And he'd have rode off into the sunset. He wouldn't have fought Dillian White. He wouldn't have defended. If he was undisputed, he wouldn't defend it. Nope. Nope. No, he wouldn't have. Who would he have fought? Who would he have fought? Jared Anderson? F.A. Jogba? Who would he have fought? And guess what? Does Tyson Fury voluntarily defend any strap that he's won? So I ask you again, who would he have fought? Joseph Townsend in the building. He wouldn't have fought anybody. He'd have retired. And you know, we'd have been harassed every day. He beat Deontay. He beat AJ. He beat the two black men. Y'all still on YouTube. Oh my God, your king lost. He lost to two. Fury thrashed two black men. And all of you Negroes, y'all deal with that. Ishe, you go on and read all of that and think that that's our fault. Think that we came onto YouTube and started this. Go right ahead, Ishe. You are uneducated and you're a monkey. You don't like what I'm saying? You think I'm wrong? Come into the Strong House. We can have a conversation. Ain't gonna last long. It's not. Because you have no facts to support anything that you think. I get screenshots of what you're right. And it's the most bizarre and ridiculous thing. Dwayne Freeman in the building. Look at who you are justifying. The topic of today is John Fury. He can't even come to America. Why? One minute he's scared for his son's life. The next minute he's going to whoop D's ass. The next minute he got 20,000 yes men around him. Now he's going to whoop D's ass again. One minute he has his son has COVID and, you know, we're being expert genius in the building. Miss Lisa, salute. You know, 1 minute we're bullying him. Green Hope, what up? Next minute we're not. Joel, man, welcome, brother. Welcome. I hope you enjoy it. They don't know. They don't know whether they're coming or going. So now we on fight week. Big John, your son is supposed to retire Deontay. What kind of egg weights you got for the glove? Yeah, I said it. We have facts to support why we say that. Remember when I said this, believe it or not, this is fight week and we're excited, right? But there's another part of this. October 9th, it's not over. Mark Stern, salute. I told y'all that, right? Y'all heard me say that. Smash the like button. Y'all heard me say that, right? October 9th is not the end of this. Some of you, y'all familiar with the term insult to injury? Some of you that root against Wilder, y'all going to be really pissed off at what happens next. Remember who I talked to. Salute to Antonio Richardson in that super chat. Much love and appreciation. He said, good morning and salute, Big Drew. Good morning to you, brother. Much love and appreciation. Macadoches, Mac of the South. Salute, fam. I appreciate you. Smash the like button. They're doing something weird with the numbers. Like 20 people just bounced. That can't be 20 UK British teeth. The real fun begins after Fury gets his head knocked off. That's when the real fun begins. Xavier, my brother, yo. Y'all think this is over. The Wonderful Life of Bobby J, salute. Y'all think it's not over. Think about, man. Yo, we've been wanting this fight since last February, when we thought it was just a clean L. The British teeth and the Americoons and the fake MAGAs, the fake ones, because MAGAs are supposed to be pro-American, right? Right? Make America great again. America. Right? Drizzy Breeze, salute. Man, WJ Luckett, salute. You'll see. You guys were the ones talking about, no, Wilder's done, Wilder's done. Just tune in. Go back, all the way back. I did a pre-fight in my car before I went to the gym. Like a 5-minute video. I picked D to win. I had no idea what was going on behind the scenes. No idea. Go back to that video. Read the comments. Read the comments. It was a little more than, yo, your guy lost. It was malicious. I had to delete some of it. I said, man, YouTube ain't on it. This is an attack. But I left a lot of them there because I knew the third fight was coming. And then, Snacks B, salute. Then, as time went on, you started to learn some stuff. Then I met Tay Jones. We developed a friendship, and then I started to learn some things. And I said, oh my God, what? You know when I say, remember who I talked to? And Tay ain't the only one. I said, remember who I talked to. There are things happening. Wait a minute. Nitty G in the building, King Corleone. Has Tay been wrong the entire time since you started putting out content? Has he been wrong? Name one time he's been wrong. And y'all know how I do. I have questions. I'll read an article and be like, yo, that don't even sound right. Who you going to believe? Knockout Boxer, salute. Who you going to believe? Rojai, salute. Old media, you know, Kevin Iole and Steve Kim and Dan Raphael, the human hoagie, all these other people that have lied on him. They've lied on him. Guys like Rick Glasser, a cancer survivor who found time to troll. You're going to believe those guys? Or Tay Jones, who's in the camp? Daniel Mitchell, Jay Good, salute, fellas. What up? Who you going to believe? The choice is yours. It is. It's indeed yours. But stick with that choice you make. Don't come at me with this rah-rah. But I'm just telling you what I know. Hey, man. And I don't go, Joe, what up? Oh, you got no notification? You already know what it is. Big Texas salute. I don't go back and forth with people that don't know. That's why you see why I don't debate these clowns. Debate what? Debate what? I'm not debating anything that I know. I don't debate anything that I know. Sometimes people just want to argue to argue. The sky's blue. That depends on how you look at it. It's blue. Scientifically, it's blue. They named the blue crayon after it, called sky blue, but it's blue. Scientifically, you know, the atmosphere, you know, water, gases, whatever, it's blue. No, it's not. It's an off periwinkle. Have a good day. The Messenger, salute. Have a good day. That's what I do on Instagram all the time. The only time a troll will find me is when Marcellus or Tay or Malik or D will post something, and I just, yo, salute to y'all, whatever. Oh, salute what? Skinny legs. Not everything deserves a response, so I block them. I'm not responding to that. Then I love the British teeth that try to engage in something. You got me blocked on your channel because you're scared you don't want to debate me. No, I don't. I can smell your teeth through the internet. How do you have stink teeth? Make it make sense. Master Khalid, salute. How does your teeth smell bad? Make it make sense. It doesn't make sense. I can clown with you. Lab rat. Well, they just lost. Just take the loss. Why are you talking to me again? You believe that, right? Yeah, he did lose. He's running it back. There's a few phases that these guys went through. Oh, well, he's going to lose it. Okay, fine. That's your opinion. And then they proceed to insult you. That's how you know they got sweat beads on their head, and this is more of a wishbone. It's a wishbone instead of a backbone. That's right, Brown on Boxing. You remember? They call you yuck mouth because you don't brush. You remember that? Schoolhouse Rock days. They call you yuck mouth because you don't brush. They went through several phases. They were happy Fury won, right? We just brushed it off. Okay, our guy's going to come back. I think the next day he said he wanted his rematch, and that was the end of it. He went silent. Wilder's done. He's depressed. John Fury running around with his chest, with his boobs poked out. He didn't have a chest. He lactates from his chest. He got big boobies. And Wilder says, I want the match. And he says, hey, you know, Wilder's done. Yeah, go look at BFTB's old, after the rematch, after the second fight, go on BFTB's archives and tell me what you see. Listen to it. I remember the funniest part was when some British dude beamed in and I just want to tell you, I'm a Fury fan and I'm an AJ fan. Ha 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 ha. BFTB was sitting there like this, and he let dude talk for like 2 minutes, and he just simply put up a picture of King Kong. I almost threw my phone across the street. I laughed so hard. You see, when you're the ass of the joke, there's no coming back from that. I'm an AJ fan, and I'm a Fury fan. Ha ha ha. And this was the blackest Negro. The blackest Negro. Why am I pointing that out? Does that nigga read what's being said to us? At no point did anybody from the LDBC, anybody, and I don't care how big or small the channel is, will you find us saying, kill Whitey? You don't see that. Look at our comment section. Why do I have my channel set up a certain way that only certain people could comment? Huh? If I let everybody in here, y'all remember what it looked like. I'm trying to get through and talk about boxing, and I'm getting harassed. The channels and the people that accuse us of racism, that don't happen to them. You won't find anybody from the LDVC in there unless they get their accounts cloned. And let me park there for a second. Salute to my brother Antoine Richardson. Side note, they discontinued Schoolhouse Rock because it was very educational. Yeah, you started to go backwards then. Yeah, and that was before these internet streets. Salute to you, fam. This one clown thought I was stupid. Came in on he was on Trill. And I'm in the chat. Dude pops in. Yeah, Drew, you're nothing like you are on your show. I saw you in the chat during the Canelo Caleb Plant live stream. And I'm like, I was never there. When they had that situation, whatever, I saw it later. I was at work when that happened. I wasn't in no goddamn chat. What are you talking about? I'm stupid though. The dude that said that to me in Trill, what would he be doing in Trill? I never seen him before. In other words, that asshole is the dude that cloned my account. Now, I'm not going to tell you what I did with him yet. But you see that LLC there? You guys tell on yourselves. You tell on yourselves. Same dude that popped up in BFTB's chat with my picture and everything. Tell on yourselves. You got to pay me now. And I'm waiting for the right moment because I'm going to say your name. I'm going to say your government name. You could say mine. I don't hide it. I don't even hide my face. You did. But I'm going to say your full government name, and I can say your address. I could do it. But I'm waiting. You got to pay me now. That's how you fight. You ain't got to scream. You ain't got to yell. You ain't got to go back and forth with these clones in the street. You ain't got to do that. While you talk, I write. That's how you fight. Boss, while you talk, I write. That's how you fight. That's how you handle a troll. Get mad at me. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They do this all the time. And we're going to put YouTube in a position where they have to do better. I don't know why, if a name already exists, they allow someone to clone it with your face and everything else. They got technology where you could stop that. This blocking stuff, it's easy. There's a feature on Instagram. When you go to block somebody, y'all see that little feature that says, just block this account or any future accounts that they make? I said, oh, that's dope. I block their entire life, their entire existence. Block them. And if you want to unblock them for some reason, you could look in your archives, everyone that you've blocked, and just simply unblock them. I don't know why YouTube doesn't have that option. Well, not yet. See, I don't know. I'm working behind the scenes. Google knows me to the point where it's like, oh man, it's him again. Using big words. How does he know how to talk like that? He has a tank top with a baseball hat. It's not what you think. It's not what you think. While you talk, I write. All this cloning accounts and just for the sole purpose of creating trouble. That's a lot of time. That's a lot of effort. And that's the mentality of a sick individual. I don't have enough time in a day to try and ruin somebody, try and ruin someone's credibility. You know what I'm about. From day one when I got on here, you know what I'm about. I don't hide who I am, and I just talk from the heart. I don't care to debate anybody. I don't. I have conversations. Me and Sugar Hill had a conversation. You maniacs were more mad at Sugar Hill. I mean, more mad at me over that conversation with Sugar Hill. Sugar Hill ain't thinking about me. No. He didn't lose a day's sleep. When I got off the air, he stayed on there for another 3 hours. He didn't think about me. Y'all think about me. And you know why you're thinking about me? Because if you were so confident in Fury's abilities and everything else, you'd be quiet. You'd be quiet. The reason why I'm talking about it is because y'all making news. Thomas Watson, salute. Mr. Fist, what up? I'm Mujali, salute. It bothers y'all. And the reason why we're talking about it is because it's news. We're quality control. We protect the integrity of certain fighters. Errol Spence. Smash my like button, man. Errol Spence. Look at how they attacked him. He ain't got no eye injury. He's ducking. T Plum, salute. He's ducking. How is he ducking? He called for this fight. What you talking about? He's scared of Manny? In what universe does that make sense? He's scared of Manny? I don't know, man. Y'all out your mind. Yeah, he's scared of Manny. Everything boxing and sports. My brother Keon in the building. Salute, fam. He volunteered. Yo, man, Errol ain't have to show his medical records, but he did, because you know what? A portion of him knew. He said, yo, look, if I don't show this, I mean, he didn't care, but he knew what came with it if he didn't show it. If he didn't show it, it'd still be a topic of conversation right now. He said he had an eye injury, but he never showed it. Now watch this. Tyson Fury said he had COVID. Did he show it? Huh? Did he show it? Then he told us that he caught it twice. Did he show it? Family, all you got to do is let these maniacs talk. They tell on themselves. The LDBC created racism online. Would you fucking hear 12 years ago? Do you remember what it's like to talk boxing on YouTube 12 years ago? If you were black?
You are being racist for calling me a racist. Good, and I take it, but don't call me racist.
St. Louis Mix, salute. Chris Chandler. That's why Monkeying, a.k.a. Ishe Smith, he don't have a clue. He don't have a clue. Because he was an active fighter when that happened. Thank you, Mike. Omar Figueroa showed his test results. When a fighter has an injury, a lot of times they show it. But not all injuries can be proven. Huh? What's that? Y'all think I'm bull crapping? Fine. Let me go to my channel real quick. Let me go to my channel. I'm gonna go to my channel. I'll flag myself. Not all injuries can be proven, family. Will we prove that? Oh, shoot. Incidentally, I'm rocking the same tank top in that video. You see how the universe works out? Y'all see how the universe works out? Y'all remember this guy? Charles Conwell. More bad press for boxing. I put this out August 16th of this year. Y'all remember this? Charles Conwell contributing to more bad press in the sport of boxing. Let's talk about it.
Push the weight in your flex. Black hope drink blood things out. Full moon, motherfucker, change like a hoe. I'm just looking from the hood, trying to stack a little cheddar.
Remember this? Bronx on deck. And this was heartbreaking for me to read. Heartbreaking. So I'm just going to go ahead and read it. ESPN reports, to be more specific, if you care to, an NBCSN show. Hold up. A fight that was slated to headline an NBCSN show. Bring that back. On the advice of his manager, look at it. Mike Coppinger reports Charles Conwell, who represented USA Boxing at the 2016 Olympics, told ESPN he faked a hand injury on the advice of his manager, David McWater. Donnie side, Cop Aborigine, salute, fam. I am Trill Will. Huh? He faked an injury off the advice of his manager. He faked an injury, killed an entire event. And on that page, I'm going back and forth with a fool that was justifying his movement. I said, there's no justifying that. He killed the fight, and he was headlining. His brother-in-law, I believe, if I remember correctly, was on the undercard. Ramel Lane, salute. Nobody got paid, from the fighters to the people working at the concession stands, because his manager said, fake a hand injury, it's hard to prove, and we're going to get you more money on the Teofimo Lopez Kambosos undercard. What do we know about that card now? Especially now, what do we know about that card? DHL Mike, salute. That fight's not happening. Now, he didn't end up getting on a card, and he made some money. But he went through the motions, and that article was about him regretting making that decision. That's what it was about. And there was a fool in the comment section. Oh, when boxers do something for themselves, it's a problem. I said, no. He's apologetic for his actions. Don't argue with me. You're justifying. You need to email him and say, be loud and proud about it. Talk with your chest out, son. You ain't do nothing wrong. You did it for you. Think about you, not about your brother-in-law. They ain't getting paid, and everyone else on the undercard not getting paid, and the people in the concession stands that's not getting paid, and the people that took days off of work to come and support you, for you to duck out the fight. You know, like how we were prepared to go to Vegas, how I Am Trill Will had to go to Vegas and make the damn trip anyway because he was out money. How Vegas lost money because the man said he had COVID and never proved it. And there's an article out a couple of days ago that said he never proved it. Stop me when I'm lying. Go ahead. Hi, trolls. When this video uploads, get in the comment section and say, yo, Drew, you're a liar. Y'all never call me a liar. Ever. Because I'm pointing out a fact. He had COVID, or we're being insensitive? No, I lost four people close to me. I don't play with that. It's like telling a smut you love him. You don't play like that. He said he had COVID. I said, oh, okay. No proof? I still said, okay. All right. He got to live with that. Then he gets on a Zoom meeting and puts it in writing. I had it twice. Y'all not. Wait a minute. Kevin Ioli, you're not going to say anything? Twice? No, you too worried about the excuse. Fat Dan, you're not going to say anything? Twice? Wait a minute. You had it twice? That was news. That was news. Twice. That means he caught it after February, but before October. Because he was ready to go last October. He just didn't go. That's when D wanted it. He said, we can fight in the bubble. I don't need no audience. Frank Warren and Bob Arum said, no, we need an audience. We need a return on our investment. Rob Sportsman Lee, salute. Stop me when I'm lying. Then we had to go through the damn circus of, he offended my family. He offended the Shaolin Temple. Bob Arum, Fury said he'll never fight him again. Why? You can't duck out of a fight over hurt feelings. Never mind all of that. You have a contract. Tay, they got a contract. They do have a contract, right? Yeah. That's all I needed to know. Documentation beats conversation. That's what this was all about. Him ducking for 17 months. How is that not news? And then he said he had COVID twice. He caught COVID before there was an actual vaccine, which means he could have died. There was people, when you heard about somebody of note catching COVID, for a little while, wasn't it like a death sentence? Out here in New York, they were putting bodies in like dirt. People were dropping dead all over the place over this thing. It was like airborne AIDS that worked faster. You ain't know who had what. So if he had it before a vaccine, he's a newly crowned WBC heavyweight champion. Don't you think that have made some news? You can't hide that. That made news somewhere. Asante L, what up? But I guess they kept it under wraps. But never fear. He tells on himself. David Scott, salute. That's right, Stormy. This guy's lied to your face, and now we find out no documentation. Yo, listen, this is an easy fix. Prove it. Errol Spence left the eye doctor with a patch over his eye looking like a fucking pirate. People said he was lying. Oh, it's on the wrong eye. No, the picture was flipped. Oh, it was on the phone. If you could read whatever words was on someone's shirt, the words would be backwards too. Next topic. Then he provides legal documentation from a doctor. Do you know if a doctor lies on a piece of paper, they could lose their whole license? Do you know that? They ain't trying to do that. They make good money. They're tending to professional athletes. And Nuke Juice, salute. And some of them, they're still paying off their student loans. You think they want to blow it? All that work to lie? No, sir. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. So he put it in writing. Errol said, yeah, I know I ain't got to show it, but I'm gonna. And right now, you still got assholes talking about, I think he still ducked. Okay, yeah, notice I said assholes, because that's what they are. That's what they are. But we did ask, like, yeah, he has COVID, but being that he has a track record, I'd feel more comfortable if he showed a piece of paper. Did he show it? According to the Boxing Scene article, I didn't even bother doing the video on it. Ego put one out. Blue Blood spoke on it. Everyone spoke on it. According to the news, he didn't. That's the news. Dan, Ishe, Steve Kim, Dougie Fisher, Kevin Iole. That's the story. Twice. I picked right up on that as I read it. I did it on a video. The first time I read the Boxing Scene article, I'm saying, blah, 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 blah. Twice. I said, wait a minute, twice? He had it twice? I was bugging. I hit up Blue Blood. I said, bro, did I miss something? Did he have it? Because, you know, between Blue Blood and Ego, you're not going to miss much. I said, Blue, did he? He said, no. Why is that not news? Twice before there was a vaccine? And then he says, Bob Arum says he was vaccinated. Lie. He beats the COVID, postponed the whole goddamn event. Vegas is out $1 billion. People burn vacation days. Even people that were coming to support him. It wasn't only us. Even people coming to support him goofed up that weekend. So 5 weeks, he says this. Don't do nothing with him. I'll entertain this nonsense. Don't do nothing to him. Oh, man. No, unblock him, please. Unblock him, please. Because that's a burner account. That's a fan of mine. I've been sitting here pointing out lie after lie after lie, John Fury and everybody else. And James Wade slides in here after 5 weeks of waiting his turn just to say with his burner account, because all you see is a J there. There's no picture. There's no face. There's nothing. He's nobody. Well, he's a bigger account. He says, what are you going to come up with if, language is important, Wilder loses? Not show up the next day? If Wilder loses. That tells me that you're not sure if Wilder's going to lose. Now, not show up the next day. That's impossible. You know why? I show up to talk boxing to the family. Almost every day. At least 5 to 6 days out of the week. It's what I do. It's what the family appreciates. There's 250 people in here. Smash the like button. Why wouldn't I show up the next day? I showed up the next day after Wilder lost. BFTB showed up the next day after he lost. And then when we found out that this guy cheated, we put it on Front Street because we know that old media is not going to do it, so we did it. The real fun begins after Saturday. That's when the real fun begins. Remember, I told you that. James Wade. Here's my question. What are you going to do after Fury loses? Notice how I said that? What are you going to do after Fury loses? I'll say it again so it registers. What are you going to do after Fury loses? Because I've been saying that he was going to lose after February. I've been saying it. Tyson Fury's got a lot of my attention because I'm pissed off. I lost money. I lost money. I had to kill that weak man. And the stories that I'm hearing, I say, sheesh, I'm mad at the money I lost. Hold on, y'all. Salute to Jason. I had C19. It infected my sweat glands, also my armpits. Had to eat 100 grams of protein every day. After I had them removed, I went from 150 to 300 pounds. This thing ain't nothing to play with, man. I'm sorry, y'all. I just got some disturbing news. So James Wade, where are you going to be after Fury loses? Are you going to come back here? Are you going to come back here and say, yo, man, you were right? Stiffen belly, salute. Oh, yeah, man. Early rounds ending 9 seconds early. Come on, man. All you got to do is wait a while. You see, man, bro, y'all guys keep playing. When will you learn, James Wade and all the other clowns that you waited 5 weeks? You put your burner account in here and waited 5 weeks just to say that? Iron Trill Will lost $3 grand goofing around with Fury in his games. COVID that he can't prove that he had, and no one's holding his feet to the flames. But Errol Spence had to prove that his eye was broken, torn retina, whatever. He had to prove that. Now, why does he have to prove that? When he called out Manny, why does he have to prove that? But Tyson Fury, hey, COVID, hey, okay. Hey, what, Tiafimo? Yeah, he got COVID. Hey, okay, yeah, he got COVID. Yeah. What was he doing in Italy again? Hey, man. You LDBC guys, what? We don't have to investigate anything. We just see it and speak on it and ask y'all what's going on. Oh, I know. We're racist, though, right? We're racist. Charles Conwell is black. And I gave him all the smoke in my video that I just played because he faked an injury and screwed up an entire event. And it's deeper than that because this is the rhythm of boxing. And he participated in corruption. That's a form of corruption. If I was fighting on the mid cards and I was only getting $1,000 for that fight, people do it because they need it. Phenomenal Mexican in the building. They need it. They do it because they need it. They're not going to do it for free. They love boxing. They say, hey, I think I'm good enough to get a paycheck. I think I'm good enough to become world champion. And all you want to do is showcase your skills. And this fool fakes an injury, come to find out. You're like, man, my credit got blown because I didn't make that $1,000. I couldn't pay my coach. The car note was late. I had to eat ramen noodles for 3 weeks because this motherfucker. Think about it. Think about the money Vegas lost. And I'm talking about Fury fans. See, you Fury fans, you guys need to be annoyed too. Why? Where's the smoke for Fury? Why aren't y'all asking, yo, man, you got COVID? What was you doing in the car dealership, though? The numbers ain't adding up. You on the strip taking pictures with fans. You flying over to the UK? It ravaged through your camp. You the only person that had it? What's really going on, Tyson? But I know we only supposed to hold Big Baby Miller accountable, right? Nope, not doing it. Free Big Baby. Not doing it. Not doing it. Free Big Baby. And I know he wants smoke with Wilder. Yo, talk your ish. You're a heavyweight. You're a fighter. That's what you do. I'm talking about how he hasn't fought since 2018. He can't make a living. He didn't make any more of a mistake than Canelo and Oscar Valdez made. Hey, as it turns out, Triple G been trying to warn us about Canelo. Turns out, right? And I'm not a Triple G guy. Turns out he was right, though, right? How's that? How's that for consistency? Huh? James Wade. So I hope you enjoyed your 5 weeks waiting around. Listen, I'm going to be here regardless. This is a boxing channel. It's just that Wilder and Fury are the men of the hour. And I'm giving the content. So I hope you show up when I'm talking about other people. Spence Porter. Canelo. Plant. Bud. This is a boxing channel. Dumbass. I'm supposed to disappear? How about this, idiot? You didn't even show up. Not with your real account, anyway. You ain't shit, your mom ain't shit, your daddy ain't shit. But you shit. Whatever, man. Well, anyway. I said all that to say this. John Fury, you're a piece of trash. You're a criminal. You can't even come to the States to watch your son get decapitated. You'll be crying in your living room, all right, with your shirt off, lactating at the chest. All right, but don't worry. Shane Fury will be there with his curly hair and his man boobs, tummy bumping, and Bilbo Baggins, his masseuse, will be there. And Sugar Hill will, that meme when Homer Simpson backs up into the bushes. That's gonna be Sugar Hill after the loss. Like, yeah, man. So We've already won. As soon as listen, as soon as D figured out everything that was going on, we already won. All the distractions in the camp are gone. They're gone. All right, Mark Breland's gone. AJ, Mark Breland's available. Mark Breland's gone. There ain't gonna be no poisoning of the water. The gloves are under control. Unique Dawn, salute. There's no part of this. See, Fury has to fight a clean fight. You know what happens when he fights a clean fight? Out of wilding. You see what happens when he fights a clean fight. Not too impressive, right? Yeah. So, with that being said, the general's on. We're going to head over there. But, you know, it's fight week. Liar, 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 liar. It's fight week. Y'all already know.
Yo, Judgment Day. Let's go.
But I'd like to shout out what was that clown's name? James Wade. This was him. 5 weeks. You weirdo. You already know what it is, man. Drew Titan, Bronx on deck. Shout out to the mighty LDBC. The general's on, but you know it's fight week, and we heading out like this.
My time is coming, but the ones that hate just don't know it yet. They gon' beg and cry, cause I will not forgive them, and now they regret. But the damage is done with your name on the hit list. It's time for revenge. I done told you, I warned you too many times, but you can't comprehend. With this black fist of mine, ain't no way to prepare for it. Knock you out the Yo Bomb Squad, the world know it. I speak it, believe it, receive it, so what more can I say? I've been knocking cowards out to this day. They call it the right hand of God. They know what the damage you do. I speak it, believe it, receive it. Not only talking, I'll be showing the proof. But still they deny I'm the best. Everyone I fought, I put them to rest. How many fighters do I have to run through in order for you to admit I'm the best? All they doing, throwing dirt on my name. Own con, trying to put me to shame. All I ever did was speak up and show my love. Pray my people will use their brain. Drug me and cheat. It don't matter cause I'm back on my feet. Back in the gym to turn up that heat. Damn devil gon' get put to sleep. He's done. Sick of the racist acts. Why the media keep ignoring facts? I represent this country as a champ. Don't want me cause my spirit's strong. Plus I am black. Y'all know what I mean when I say this country ain't fair to this day. Don't matter who's next, they hitting the ground. I promise that I'm here to stay. They can't ignore me for long. Bomb squad, we coming strong. How the hell did it take this long for y'all to know the shit that Fury was on? He must have been paying y'all good to hush and keep all this shit on the low. But I won't back down or stay on the ground, and that I think you all know. My time is coming, but the ones that hate just don't know it yet. They don't know it yet. They gon' beg and cry, cause I will not forgive them, and now they regret. Oh no. But the damage is done with your name on the hit list. It's time for revenge. Oh no. I done told you I warned you too many times, but you can't comprehend. With this black fist of mine, ain't no way to prepare for it. Knock you out the Yo Bomb Squad, the world know it. I speak it, believe it, receive it, so what more can I say? What can I say? I've been knocking cowards out to this day.
I have a lot of people around me, positive energy, positive speaking, positive believing. Until that energy is broken, and then there's consequences behind their actions.
You said that your people have been fighting for 400 years.
Yeah, your people do. You know what I'm talking about. Y'all all know what I'm talking about, man. Don't sit up here and try to bait and not know what I'm talking about. Y'all know what the fuck I talk about when I say these things. Your people too. Go look up the history. Shit, ain't don't everybody believe in Google? Go Google that shit. See what I'm talking about. You know what I'm talking about, man. You know we've been fighting 400 and still fighting to this day.